Well, relatively normal service has resumed after a couple of days of anything but that. The first devaluation on Tuesday, described by the Chinese central bank as a one-off, blew global markets off course. And then there was another one yesterday, so not a one-off, and more turmoil. This morning, no devaluation, so a two-off perhaps, but nobody knows really. The Australian dollar jumped because the US dollar fell last night, although there was a big swing down and then up in the Aussie dollar to 74 US cents this morning, when the ritual of the foreign exchange fix in China was performed at 11:15 our time. Now, it's probably an idea to remind ourselves why the Australian dollar is falling and will likely keep falling. Two reasons. First, commodity prices are falling and will probably keep going down because the Chinese economy is slowing, which is why they devalued their currency this week. And second, because Australia's wage costs are out of line with the rest of the world. Now, there's no real wage growth going on here at the moment, but flat wages growth isn't enough. Living standards are being brought down by currency devaluation to bring Australia's costs into line. Last night, commodity prices generally went up, but not very much. On global stock markets, there were huge falls in Europe last night. Wall Street closed flat and Asian markets went up. And check out this graph of the American Dow Jones Index this week. Big gaps between closes and opens, both up and down. Just shows that traders are completely befuddled. The local market also closed flat with some results dominating the day. Telstra reported a small drop in profit but an increase in the dividend, which wasn't enough to avoid a thumbs down. Crown also fell after a disappointing profit and the departure of James Packer as chairman. But REA Group surged after yesterday's big lift in profit, and Fairfax shares went up, even though the profit dropped 60%. And that's finance.